Hey y'all, I just want to come on really quick just to give a little bit of encouragement and empowerment as we continue to go through this crazy COVID-19 situation. I first off want to say thank you to all the medical professionals, all the essential workers, everyone that's just out there putting themselves in harm's way just to make things easier for us. I honestly want to speak to people who are feeling like things aren't going to get back to normal or things are just too crazy for them to wrap their head around. Honestly, the situation is crazy. You kind of don't know what to believe, you don't know who to believe, and watching the news is the last thing y'all need to be doing because it's just the last thing you need to be doing. The information is inconsistent, but the one thing that is continuously constant is God. God has shown us time and time again that He will take situations, make them new, create greatness out of disaster, and also like just show us new ways to pivot and adjust. I want to encourage y'all to really not to get anxious about the situation. Don't go crazy. Don't let it drive you crazy. The only thing you can control in this moment is your actions and your thoughts. You have to focus on what's important and what you can control. For many of you, this is the first time you've had to deal with something as crazy or tragic as this. So you kind of are feeling like, what is going on? Like, how are we gonna fix it? Sometimes situations aren't meant for us to fully understand, and sometimes not knowing the deadline or the time frame of when things will end is healthy for us. Even if things don't get back to the normal that we are used to knowing, it will be an opportunity for us to create a new normal. So I want you to find hope in that. I want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel at the fact that we will have the opportunity to recreate what normal is for us. I will say this, you don't want to come out on the other side of this thing the same way that you went into it. So I want you to really try to focus on ways that you can add value to yourself. Whenever we're in our normal routine, we always say, man, I wish I had time to do this. I wish I had time to do that. And now you have time. You got time today. So I want you to really think about ways to just enhance your value, whether that be reading books, trying to get fine, working out, getting your crunches in, getting your push-ups in, trying to eat right. For some of y'all, learning how to cook. Some of us don't know how to cook, so this will be a perfect time to like get on YouTube, get them YouTube recipes going or Pinterest. But this is the time where you really just have to try to add value to your life, and we need to try to control the content we consume. You have to define the situation for yourself versus letting the news define it for you. Because if you look at the news and if you look at everything that's going on around you, it's going to look like complete disaster, and that's how you're going to feel inside. But if you want to be happy and if you want to be hopeful, you have to strive for those things. You have to create those things, create an atmosphere where that mindset can breathe and live. So my challenge for you is to take a moment to think about some of the things that you haven't had time to do. All this time when you're super busy, you always say, I wish I had time to do this. I wish I had time to do that. This is the time to start exploring those things and to really challenge yourself in new ways. So I hope that y'all will take this time serious. Like, think of this as an opportunity for you to learn how to be patient and let it teach you how to let go and let God in real life. Like, this is a situation where we really have to say, I'm going to let go and let God and actually do it. If you continue to try to figure this thing out in your head or try to worry about when things are going to get back to normal, you're going to drive yourself insane. So at this time, just focus on bringing value to yourself. Focus on getting a closer connection with God, getting into His Word and trying to see what He says about you and your future. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be God's will, whether it be good or bad. Like whether it's the end or the beginning of something new, it's God's will. So there's nothing you can do about that. If you take the time to write down all the things that you wanted to do, all the things you've always wanted to do, and you map out how this will add value to your life and what you can do with this skill, you'll start redirecting your mind to the future versus your present. And that's how you control your mindset. You control your mindset with what's around you, what you hear, what you see, and what you speak. So, as you notice up there, I have a map at the top right here. I look at this map every day. I ain't going nowhere, but looking at that map reminds me that there are certain states that I haven't been to yet and I would love to go. So whenever I look at my vision board right here, and then I look at my first $20 bill that I ever made, I'm reminded that it's not over and God is going to give me an opportunity to do this all over again, just in a different way. So we all have to wrap our mind around the fact that we're not in control. And that's okay because we know who is. So y'all don't let this situation drive you insane. This is not the first pandemic and it's definitely not the last. We are stronger than we think we are. We just haven't discovered our strength yet. And I just want all of y'all to realize that your mind is so powerful. Your imagination is so powerful. So take the time to really think about the things that you've always wanted to do. Use your imagination. Think about how you want to be impactful. Think about what goals you want to set for each different category in your life. Use this time to think about the future and speak those things into existence. Because as long as you have breath in your lungs, as long as you're breathing, it's not over yet. And that is where you find your hope. He woke you up this morning. That means that you have purpose on your life and that this life is not over. So instead of focusing on what's going to come or when this is going to be over, focus on how precious this moment is and be grateful that you have another day and another moment and another chance at life. I have a few worksheets available that will help you walk through this little situation, help you to try to redirect your mindset. So if you would like to have a copy of that, just DM me or email me at level27coaching@gmail.com or just DM me on here and I'll be sure to send it to you so that you can work on the worksheet and try to help yourself redirect your mindset. I also post self-awareness Sunday posts every Sunday with the word of the week, the theme, scriptures, and a goal for the week. So be sure to check in on those and feel free to comment or send me messages if you have questions or if you want to talk about anything. I'm here for y'all. We can help each other. But at the end of the day, I just want y'all to be great and know that God's light is in you, so you're already great. All right, I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Be blessed. And until next time, stay focused, keep grinding, and respect the process. All right, bye.